Today, we're going to work through a few of the problems on your assignment. Remember that on 1 through 6, you are asked to solve the problems as they are written and then change your answer to scientific notation. So these are worth 2 points each. You get a point for the original answer and a point for the answer in scientific notation. Number 1 and number 2, you're going to add or subtract and then change your number to scientific notation. And because these are large numbers, they're going to have a positive power of 10. Number 3 and number 4 are decimal numbers. So they are going to have a negative power of 10. And we're going to do number 3 as an example. So the first thing, this is subtraction. I'm going to fill in these 2 blank spaces with zeros. And then I'm going to subtract. I can't do 0 minus 7. I'm going to have to borrow across. So this becomes a 9. This becomes a 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. 5 minus 0 is 5. 0, decimal point. Okay, now I rewrite this as scientific notation. So I need a 1-digit number with the decimal. And on today's assignment, I'm going to ask you not to borrow or not to round at all. Just write out the complete answers. Okay, and then times 10. And I moved my decimal place 2 places to the right. This started out as a decimal number. So I have a negative power of 2 because I moved it 2 places. Okay, we're going to look at number 6 down here. Number 6 is division. So the first thing, I need to move this decimal 1 place, which means I need to move this decimal 1 place. 6 will not go into 0 or 4. How many times will 6 go into 48? 8 times. Now I rewrite it as scientific notation. My 1-digit number is 8 times 10. And then I look here to move the decimal there. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Again, it was a decimal, so it is a negative 4. Okay, we're going to do a couple on the other side as well. Now on this side, you are going to do all scientific notation, and you need to make sure that your final answer is correct scientific notation because some have to be readjusted after you solve them. We're going to start by doing number 10. On this one, we are adding 2 numbers in scientific notation, but they do not have the same power of 10. So the first thing we need to do is change this number to match the power of 10. And so I want to go from 6 to 8. That means that I need to move my decimal 2 places to the left. So this would move 1, 2. And I would fill in that empty space with a 0. Now I can write these out to add them up by lining up the decimals. 2.3 plus 0.057. Again, I'm going to fill in my empty spaces with zeros. And you can check your work for this on a calculator, but I want to walk through the whole process as I explain. So 7, 5, 3, 2. This is a 1-digit number, so it's already written appropriately for scientific notation. So times 10, and I change both of these to 8. That stays the same. Times 10 to the 8th. Okay, we're going to look at number 11. On multiplication and division, I multiply or divide the decimal number. So 5.01 times 2.3, I did just plug that into my calculator, and I get 11.523 times 10. Now I use exponent rules. When I am multiplying numbers with exponents, these power of 10s, I add the exponents. So 8 plus 4 makes this 10 to the 12th. Now, if I look at this, this is not proper scientific notation because it is a 2-digit number. I need to move the decimal 1 place to the left. That's going to increase my 12 by 1. So it's going to become 1.1523 times 10 to the 13.